Now an expert at jungle navigation, I head back up to Cameron's to follow up on a mysterious case of disappearance.
I believe he just disappeared because he doesn't want to be seen. It's like Elvis, you know?
Up next, Malaysia's most famous unsolved missing persons report.
The last place that he was seen, see that rock?
Just there?
Yeah, right there.
Back up in the cool and misty Cameron Highlands, my guide Gerard Francis explains why this hill station was set up as the perfect retreat from the heat and hustle of the tropics.
I think the main reason people come to the Cameron Highlands is the weather.
Yeah.
And when the soldiers were here, this is the perfect English climate, so they come here for the hour rest and recuperate. So that's when it became famous.
Among the quaint old colonial bungalows that dot these hills, there's one which played a part in the most famous story of the Cameron Highlands. In 1967, the legendary Thai silk industry king, Jim Thompson, left Moonlight Bungalow for a casual Sunday afternoon stroll, but never came back. To this day, Thompson's disappearance remains the iconic mystery of these hills.
Captain
Hello,
Rivers,
Denise.
nice
to see you.
What a wonderful view you have here.
Isn't it great? It's probably, I like to say, the best view in the Cameron Highlands.
I think you have the best view.
Yeah.
What brought you here? I mean, you're a man of the sea, a captain, and here we are in Cameron Highlands.
Well, look at it. This is what brought me here.
Yeah.
The climate.
The climate's wonderful.
When I first came to the Cameron Highlands in 1951, I was in the police at the time.
Captain Philip Rivers has spent the better part of his retirement here, sifting through the clues and conspiracies surrounding the Jim Thompson story. And he believes he may have solved it.
The conspiracy theory came into being when they got a bloke called Peter Herkos. He was a psychic detective from Los Angeles. He came up with the idea that Thompson was kidnapped. So all the conspiracy theories all come from this. Having seen police documents, I've come to the conclusion that Thompson never left the hills.
We set off on a trail to retrace the last known steps Thompson took, and to debunk what Rivers believes are myths born from his suspected links to intelligence agencies.
Now, in John Thompson's time, this road was just an old jeep track which was overgrown. The last place that he was seen is just here. See that rock?
Just there?
Yeah, right there. Thompson went disappearing on Easter Sunday. You see that bridge up there?
Yes.
Some ladies saw a European over there.
Right.
So they thought that perhaps that might have been...
But it wasn't.
But it wasn't,
It
like
wasn't
so many
Jim
of them.
Thompson.
You're now at the second last place that Jim Thompson was seen. He was seen here at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
4 p.m.
Yeah.
All right.
And you can just see the road going up there. That's the road that goes to Moonlight Bungalow.
Where he was staying.
Here you see, Thompson was in this room down here at the bottom. Thompson got lost on the Saturday morning. And he went through here where there was a path that went down the hill.
Okay.
And he was bound for the golf course. On the Sunday, when he's supposed to have disappeared and gone into the jungle, you had an idea he couldn't have gone very far. You've got an Orang Asli settlement just down there. They would have found some remains. And some remains were found, but as I say, that's another story.
It's always another story.
I believe he just disappeared because he doesn't want to be seen. It's like Elvis, you know?
Do people debate about that?
Everybody has a story to tell.
And here we are at the time tunnel. And that's Jim Thompson himself.
And there he is.
The young Thompson when he was in the OSS.
My theory is that he never left the hills. He was probably died of an accident.
You don't believe that he died in the hills?
No,
What happened?
he left the hill actually.
And what do you have to say to that?
No, it's not so.
It's not so?
No.
Okay, ding, 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 one off.
No, I think I've heard every story that's come up about the mystery, but the only thing that's missing is UFOs picking them up and taking them away.
Ex-inspector?
In the Cameron Highlands?
Oh, yes.
At the
Jim
time.
Thompson debate
The
here.
only,
See,
the
this is
only,
what goes
the only,
on in
the
Cameron
only
Highlands.
inspector up here was a Malay, and he was probationary.
So is it solved yet?
No.
There's so many stories about Cameron Highlands where people disappear. Many theories and many strolls. Maybe I should take a walk. It's a land of getting lost.